Hi, my name is Charna Wilson, and I'm recording a video in response to another video that was posted on my class Facebook page for COMM 140 called Contextually Mediate. And the video is called Future of Screen Technologies, which is an open invitation experiment video produced or developed by TAT, T-A-T, which stands for the Astonishing Tribe. And I will talk about this video and also tie in ideas or concepts from Slack and Wise in their book, A Cultural Studies Approach. And I'll talk about Chapter 8, Defining Technologies. First, I'm going to start off by saying I thought this video was real. And I thought that we already had these technologies, and I was thinking, like, why haven't I seen them? Why haven't I heard about them? But I've come to find out, or I read a little bit further into the video, and it's basically an experience video showing the future of screen technology, hence the title, with stretchable screens, transparent screens, and e-link displays. So the video starts off with a man laying in bed, and his cell phone alarm goes off. In order to turn off his cell phone alarm, he just lightly grazes his hand above his cell phone, and it turns off, and he grabs his cell phone, sits up in bed, and begins to read emails. And he's scrolling through his cell phone, and he comes across an article he wants to look at more closely. So he takes the article, and if you can imagine, he drags the link out from the screen, and the rest of the article is exposed. So basically, his phone stretches, and his thus having stretching technology or stretching capability. Next is the image of a woman, or the video of a woman in the bathroom brushing her teeth in the morning and in front of her mirror. And on her mirror is displayed a clock, a calendar, and her itinerary. So while she's at her mirror, she scrolls through her itinerary and then also looks at the weather. Next is an image of a man at work, and his screen is transparent. So everything that he sees on his screen, his coworkers can see behind him what he's looking at. And he comes across a link he wants to share with his coworker, so he turns the link around. Thus, it's backwards for him and forwards for his coworker. And his coworker then drags the link from the screen to his desktop. And the same link that the man is looking at, he then turns back around and he drags it from his screen to his cell phone. Later that day, he meets up with a coworker out on the bench, and he then drags the same link that he dragged to his phone. Him and his friend or whoever, they put their cell phone side by side, and he drags the link to his friend's cell phone. At first, I thought this was like astonishing, and I still think it's astonishing. Thanks, the Astonishing Tribe. But also, recently, my advertising teacher told me about a project that's going on, or that's already underway, at the Chicago O'Hare International Airport. And what they're doing is similar to what was seen in the video of the woman in the image of the woman in front of her bathroom mirror. At the Chicago O'Hare International Airport, they have currently on their 40-inch mirrors, they have advertisements being displayed. Not, paper advertisements that you normally see in the back of bathroom stalls here at universities. They have digital displays on their mirrors. So how they work are you're at a distance, and the full 40-inch mirror displays a digital advertisement, and as you walk up closer to the mirror, the advertisement begins to display until it is minimized in your upper right corner. In your upper left corner. And also, the mirror has capabilities to show video advertisements. So not only are you being bombarded with advertisements behind your stall now, and you have it in your face in the mirror, but that's just an example of how this technology is already underway, and it's not too far away, actually. At the end of the video, Future of Screen Technologies, they projected something like this, or something of this capability, to be available as soon as 2014, which isn't that far away. It's only 3 years. I think that's amazing. But what I thought was interesting is how we have talked about in class, Slack and Wise, and how they kind of break down or diminish what we view today or how we define technology today, and how it's kind of not correct or not. There can be a better definition attributed to technology. And today we view technology as something that's like as objects or artifacts, instruments, tools, machines, structures, and constructions. And they are all detached and different from living bodies and from other things. So in this sense, technology is discrete, insulatable objects, correlates of nature, but not natural. And I just beg to question, like, although like this idea of technology is, or how we define technology today in our modern terms, isn't necessarily correct, is it wrong? It doesn't really provide, or Slack and Wise say it doesn't really provide a definition for all types of technology. So an exception to this definition would be the internet. The internet is not, it has no weight. It's not an object. It's not a gadget per se. It is a system, or rather a system of communication. You don't really say your computer or is the internet, although because your computer would have weight and would be a gadget. The idea of the internet is not an example of something that can be touched. So technically our definition of technology wouldn't really apply to internet, although we do consider the internet a technology. I don't know, I just feel like defining or saying that we can't really say technology isn't a tool is kind of limiting. I feel as though we should be able to say it's a tool. So Slack and Wise try to attribute another definition to technology. So they say technology is more so, it reflects technique, manifests technique, and enhances technique. So this new definition of technology would attribute to the cell phones and to the mirrors being displayed in the O'Hare International Airport. The new cell phone would enhance technique, being that it would enhance our ability to share links and things that we are kind of obsessed with doing now. Like even with our Facebook page, we share links, and the cell phone or the new touchscreen technologies will give us the ability to do that with ease and with greater convenience. Also, the manifest technique and enhanced technique. So definitely the ideas proposed by TAT would be considered or would fit under the umbrella of what Slack and Wise think should be defined as technology. But also, according to Slack and Wise, it would not be fitting to say, it would not be fitting to say that the new touchscreen technologies are progress for technology. Progress would be seen, or the word or the connotation of progress is almost some sort negative. In the article or in the chapter, they talk about how they attribute the idea of progress to cell phones, and how people say, oh, I have a cell phone, so now I'm making progress. Or now cell phones, can you take a picture with your cell phone. Now that's progress. So it's almost saying, like, it was kind of ironic or, well, there you have it type of tone. So it wouldn't be fitting to say this new touchscreen technology is progress, but rather by augmenting the word progress with convenience. And I feel like it's interesting that they bring that up, because an idea of convenience, to me, to say that this type of technology is convenient is kind of, to me, it's stretching. I don't know if it's more so convenient, or is it just a way of making it a way for us to be more lazy, in a sense. I think it's kind of lazy that we would be able to merely see the weather from our bathroom mirror, and we can no longer tune into the news, and you can drag an article from your cell phone out, and you're no longer kind of like computers will become almost obsolete. So by almost inventing more technology, or restricting the definition of what we consider, or broadening the definition of what we consider technology, and almost in a way makes things that we consider technology obsolete. Um, so that's basically it. Below this video, in the See More section, there are videos, links posted of the actual future of screen technologies, also the website for TAT, and you can also see some more of their projects they have going on with BlackBerry. I've also posted a news article from the O'Hare International Airport, and also have a link about with the first iPhone commercials, just so you can compare yourselves how touchscreen technologies will have, evolved from the iPhone commercials of saying, touch, this is an iPhone, this is what it does, looks like a real browser page, to all the way to being able to share links from your computer screen to your cell phone. That's all. I hope you enjoyed the video.